All right, MUAs, your time starts now. Okay. Hey, my name is Calliope. I'm going to be working on you today. What's your name? Okay. Are you excited? Yeah. I'm just going to sanitize my hands real quick, okay? All right, and for this makeup assignment, I'm gonna need to be touching you. Is that okay with you? Okay, excellent. So it looks like today our brief is okay. So we need to do some sort of horror themed makeup, which I would hope so for a Halloween makeup competition. But we're not allowed to use any prosthetics or anything. It's just makeup. But it still has to be... Okay, so there still has to be a beauty aspect of it. Alright, let's see. I think we're gonna go zombie today. Alright, let me see what I've got. Okay, I've got a few different types of makeup products. Oh, good. Yes. All right. Hey, I'm Calliope. I have been playing with makeup, I guess, since I was 14, although I didn't really get into, like, doing makeup until I was probably 18 or 19. I've been used to just like putting on a little bit of eyeliner, maybe some lip gloss, you know, not anything crazy until a few years ago when I finally started like really getting into it and figuring out, you know, what is bronzer, what is foundation, stuff like that. So I think we're going to make you into, I want to say like a plague zombie. I think we're going to go in with this Paradise Blue makeup here, this pancake makeup. I think that'll be a good color for you. And I think the palette, let's see. Okay, so I'm thinking we can go with yellows and blues and greens, all right? And then I'll just have to see if we can do a little beauty aspect of it as well. Okay, so I'm going to get my things out real quick. I know this seems a little chaotic, doesn't it? These shows always do. It's always just go, 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 right? Okay, so I'm just gonna pop my brushes out. So how did you get started working with the show? Yeah, that's neat. Have you done any sort of like modeling, makeup modeling before? Okay. Yeah, so it's not completely new for you. Yeah. All right, there we go. Okay, so I've got all the brushes. I've got my paint brushes. I think for right now, I don't want to clutter up the space too bad. So we'll start with that, okay? All right, we're gonna start in by putting a primer on you. Since we are doing that pancake makeup, and also we're gonna go in with some grease paint as well. I don't want that to stain your skin. So I'm just gonna take a good amount of primer here. And I'm just gonna apply it with my fingers, okay? Alright, so there we go. I want a nice it feels like it's a lot, but it's also not enough time at all. So I'm just going to, I think I'm just gonna ignore the clocks until the very end. Okay, and I'm just gonna put this on your neck as well. Okay, would you mind lifting your chin up? Very good. Okay. And I'm gonna put some on your ears and along your hairline here. I mean, we're gonna do full, I think, like bubonic plague chic zombie here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give that primer just a few seconds to set. And I want to put your base down first. And I'm going to do that with, let's see. Okay, that one's better. I'm going to do that with this wide brush here. Okay. So I'm just going to be dipping this into some water, and we're going to swirl it around our pancake makeup. It all up. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna get everything except for your eyes so far. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start at the top, and I'm just going to paint that on. Now, typically this brand goes on a little thin. You don't want to put like a really thick coat on to start. We're gonna have to build it up a bit. There we go. Oh, the competition's really fierce, I think. I can't think about it too much or I'll get psyched out. I mean, because there's been some really crazy makeup looks that have come out of the studio. I mean, it's insane. But I don't know. All I can do is just try my best, right? It's an honor being here in the first place, you know? It's funny because I've always loved Halloween, and I love makeup, and I love all the effects. I just love everything about it, you know? So being a part of this and just being here is a dream come true, really. Okay, this is going on pretty quick, so that's good. In the past, I've had a little bit of trouble with time management, so I want to be able to make sure that I can get the makeup down and make sure I have all the basics, and from there we'll kind of see what happens, I guess. I'm just gonna go down your neck here. Neck. There we go. Alright. So besides the eyes, we've got almost everything has a thin coat of Paradise Blue. It reminds me of the opera singer from The Fifth Element. Okay, so I'm gonna have you close your eyes for me. And I'm just going to pat this on. Okay, keep them closed. Keep your eyes closed. Alright, you can go ahead and open them. Just moistening this up a little bit more. Then we're going to go in with our second coat. So, what are your thoughts on Halloween and all the different makeup and costume looks? Is it something that you do? Yeah. Yeah, I myself, I was always the same thing for Halloween. And that was a witch, of course. It was like the only time that people weren't weird about it. So, you could just be, you know. But like from an early age, it was just pretty much the only thing I ever wanted to do. Like in-depth makeup until recently. And it's been quite the journey because I don't have any formal training. And I know that some of the competitors, most of the competitors do. But makeup's one of those cool industries that you don't have to have any formal training in. It certainly helps, but you don't have to. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pop this on your ears. Right here. Right there. Very good. Apologize if I'm jostling you around a little. If you need a break, just let me know, okay? Alright, I'm gonna do your neck here. And under the jaw. Do you know what you're gonna be for Halloween this year? Yeah, there's no shame in that. No shame in that. Glad that Halloween, like, it's always been kind of a big thing, but it's so much bigger, and I'd like to attribute that to the internet. But it's incredible. You have so many different Halloween competitions and such. I mean, you know, like dessert baking and pumpkin carving and makeup, costumes, things like that. It's so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the thin coat on your eyes because we're gonna be doing, you know what, we'll do a glam look. Bubonic chic, as I said before. I'm gonna pop the paint away. And I think we're done with that brush. Okay. So I've always really been fascinated by Halloween makeup, especially the last few years. I've really gotten into it, and obviously being in a makeup competition, you kind of have to dive deep into it. I wasn't really able to experiment with makeup when I was younger. I mean, to a point, but like anything, I guess, garish or like dramatic, I wasn't really supposed to do, so there was a lot of limits on creativity. And you know, growing up, when you don't have that much money and you kind of have like just hand-me-down makeup, I guess, it kind of changes your perspective because you don't want to practice things because you don't know how long that makeup's gonna last, you know? So it would almost be like you only use makeup unless you're going out somewhere, or, you know, it was really a struggle to buy things and then actually use them. but slowly getting over that, and especially with participating in this competition, it's been I think a good experience overall to help break that little personal limitation. I just need a minute to think that let's go ahead and hit the eyes first, because if I mess up anything, if I have to redo the face paint, that's fine, but I don't want to do like the full beat and then get to the eyes last. Okay, I think we are going to, let me look at my shadows here. So I've got some different colors here, but these are a little too candy toned. This little quad, not really the look we're going for. Although that silver color right there, that has potential, I think. So that's, what kind of silver is that? That's a white silver. Maybe a touch of blue in it. It's hard to tell. That's a good one, I think. So we'll keep that in mind. I wonder how much time do we have? Let's see. 45 minutes. Okay, time's flying by. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can use this palette here. I might be able to pull some of these gray colors. You know what? I think we're gonna have to go with the old standby here, because I've got just a wealth of colors here that I can use. I mean, we'll be able to use this all for contour and highlight and touching up. I think we're gonna go with a blue toned look there, because I think that's gonna really make the little pustules that I'm gonna make, the boils kind of deal, that'll make it really stand out, I think. So let's see what we've got. Alright, so I think I want to use this one for contour. So we're gonna do an all over electric blue, I think. So I'm gonna use this little blending brush here, tap it off, and I'm gonna have you close your eyes, darling. Alright, so I'm just going to very lightly dust this on. Just patting it, and then we're gonna do a little bit of circular motion. There we go. And the trick is to do both eyes simultaneously the entire time. I want to make sure this is symmetrical. So to get the shape, I think we're going to do kind of like what I have here today. We're going to do a blown out tail for the eyeshadow, and I think I'm going to drag it down right there. Just going to do a little bit here because I'm going to have to do some detail work, I think. But I hope they're not, I hope the judges aren't going to think this is too drag, you know? Like drag disease zombie. That's not really the look I'm going for, but I want to do like a bold glam, so dramatic glam. I think perhaps I can avoid drag tag, if you will, the flare tag, if I don't do a cut crease, which is going to be a little difficult. Okay. Competition's getting a little hot. Okay, so I know I've got to pick up the pace, but you want it to be perfect, you know? Okay. I'm going to leave that as is. I'm going to do the under eye last. Okay. So, I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to pack this on. I'm going to use a lighter shade, so just hold still. I'm going to pack this on. Just pack that on. Just pack it on. I want to make sure I'm very careful about fallout. Shit, you know what I could have done? I could have just popped powder underneath the under eyes. It's fine. All my training right out the window, right? Okay. Alright, we're just gonna keep going. Okay, so the big thing here is that it's just gonna be big, it's gonna be bold. I don't want to focus too much on the eye because then I'm not gonna have enough time to do everything else. So I'm gonna leave that there. And let's see. Okay. I think that to deepen all of that. Alright. I'm going to use this black, dark, sparkling shade because it has a blue shimmer to it right here. And we're going to use this because I didn't pack the rest of my tools. So, there we go. It's not going to be a lot. Just a little bit, just to deepen the corners, add a little definition. So I think if I have enough time, I'm just going to line everything. Okay. Alright, I'm not sure how I like it, but we're going to keep going. So I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to get some more of our electric blue in our blending brush. And we're just going to smoke it out. I'm trying to do something different this time because the judges had said that I've been sticking with halo eyeshadows, and they're completely right. That seems to be what I like to do the most. And this would have been a good opportunity to try a cut crease, but I think that just because I'm going with this huge, like, it does feel a little Vegas to me. But we're gonna keep going with it. Okay. So that's smoked out and blended. I think we're gonna go in and do the bottom and connect the whole thing together, and then I think we'll pop on that sparkly silver shade. So, there we go. Are you doing okay so far? Yeah, I want to make sure that you're comfortable. If you need to take a break, just let me know, okay? Just because I'm in a competition doesn't mean that your comfort is all of a sudden less of a priority. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to take a liner brush I guess it's not technically a liner brush, it's a packer brush, but we're gonna line everything with that dark color. Alright, if you could look up for me. Look up, look up, look up, look up. There we go. Okay. Alright. I don't even want to look at the other competitors. I don't even want to know what they're doing. I feel like if I stop for one moment, I won't get anything done. I feel like we're getting close to the halfway mark. And I'm still on eyes. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so, alright. I'm going to go ahead and pop on our highlighting shade here. I'm going to do it on the inner third, I think. We're going to do inner half, I think. I'm going to use my finger to pack it on. These shimmers tend to work best when you pack on with your finger. I'm going to have you close your eyes. There we go. Okay, just like that. Very good. Just packing that on. Packing on that shade. Good, 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 good. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna move on. So there's just a little bit of fallout, so I'm gonna use a very soft little cloth and I'm just gonna wipe your eyes, okay? So just be very still. I don't wanna ruin the base. Okay, is that better? Good. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna just touch up that little bit under the eyes that I just did, and then we're just gonna powder the whole thing. Everything's getting powdered, okay? Alright. Just touching it up. We got this. We've got it. Alright. Let's go ahead and powder. I have some here. So I think we're going to use the kabuki for this one. Alright, let's go. I should have brought a poof. I wasn't sure what exactly we'd be doing. I only had a limited amount of space to bring my products. Okay, so powder's all set. Let's go ahead and get into that contour. Okay. Do I want to contour with this or this? Okay, I'm gonna go with the lighter shade because that one is really, really dark. Alright, so we're gonna use this dark periwinkle shade here. And, alright, just look straight ahead, neutral expression. Okay, there we go. Good. Alright, have you lift your chin a bit? Just gonna pop some underneath the jawline. Okay. There we go. Right. Okay, we're gonna blend that a bit. I think for our highlight, because I don't want anything super sparkly, we are gonna go with this matte shade right here. I'm gonna get a clean, fluffy brush and pop that on. Okay. Alright. So, blush, lips. Let's keep going, I think. Alright. We're getting down to it, but it's fine. So my passion for makeup really came from wanting to change who I was, like what I looked like. Like, I was a really geeky looking kid growing up, and my mama would obviously say to the contrary, but it was kind of difficult, you know, because kids are rough, kids are cruel, and, you know, I was very ashamed of the way that I looked, but I could change that with makeup. Like, I could change everything about me, and that was just something that I can't, like, even begin to express how much that meant to me, that I was able to make myself look more like how I viewed myself to look, you know? Like, when I wake up and I look in the mirror, I don't see myself, but when I have all my makeup on, then I'm like, that's what I look like, that's who I am, you know? So we're gonna do blush, and then I'll powder again. Okay. Take a deep breath. We're gonna get it done. It'll be fine. Okay. So I think would it be too distracting to have a candy pink blush? What do you think I should do here? I didn't think about that. So our colors are blue, green, yellow. It's primarily blue. So, orange. I think we're gonna do a orange peachy blush. Okay. Alright. I might be able to mix a couple colors here these pans, or no, you know what, because those are too warm toned. I think we're going to use this cool toned palette here. So I'm going to go in with this one right here. Alright. Do I want to do high? Do I want to do... Let's just go ahead. Full glam. High blush. There we go. Should have thought about this more, but it's funny just having to think on the fly. I don't know. Alright, so lips, we're going to do with the cream, I think, and we're going to do that darkest blue lip. Alright, let's go ahead and powder. One last time here. This might be considered an excess amount of powder, but I just really don't want anything to move. And then I think I heard the halfway mark a little bit ago, so I think we have enough time to do all the little scars and the wounds and the everything. Okay. We're gonna have to be a little quick about it though. Alright. So we've got some grease paint here. And I'm primarily going to be using these two colors, I think. And that's gonna be the lip color. Okay. We're just gonna go with it. Okay. Alright, I think right here on the cheek, we're going to have a little bit of red and a little bit of pink for the irritated skin. Alright, we're just going to mix them a bit. Okay. Right. And then, okay, so we're gonna get some of that yellow in there. Okay. And lastly, some of the green. I should have brought better brushes. I didn't even think about it. Okay. Alright, you know what? That's gonna work. That's gonna work. So that's what I've got to focus on. Red, pink, green, and yellow. I think half the time I'm just gonna make a big open sore here on the forehead. Alright. Here we go. Okay. the yellow. To be quite frank with you, I haven't done too many horror sort of looks that didn't involve like fake blood or something, which they did say we could use, but I thought it would be more creative if I didn't. Okay. All right. Time is ticking away. Alrighty. So we're gonna do green. Oh shit. Okay. Judges are coming. Alright. Try to put something on so they don't. They think that I'm doing something. Hey, how are you?
We're good. How are you?
Yeah, no, I'm doing okay.
What are we doing today?
Yeah, so today I am trying to do what I call a bubonic chic sort of zombie look. And I think that we're gonna get it done pretty quickly. I'm just working on all the open wounds on the face, and if I have time at the end, I'm going to be touching up on the eye.
You certainly have something coming along. Do you think you'll be able to finish in time?
Right, yeah, I need to put lips down definitely, and I gotta finish all the storytelling bits here. But I know I've had a problem with time management in the past, but I'm kind of feeling good about this one. I think that it's going to turn out all right.
But is it enough to be the best?
Oh yeah, no, I don't know if it's going to be the best in the room, but I think that this is something that is way out of my comfort zone, and you know, I've been playing it safe for a little bit, so I think if this is the one that sends me home, I'm okay with that, because I did my best with it.
So you're just trying to stay in?
Yeah, no, I don't mean to say that I'm just trying to, like, you know, scooch on by. It's just more that this is one that I really, really, really push the boundaries of what I can do.
I'm hoping you'll finish. Good luck.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. Okay, let's finish this up. I know they're just regular people, but I always get freaked out from talking with the judges. Alright, we're gonna get this done. Okay, so I don't want to leave the neck alone either. We're gonna do a little bit on there. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. I haven't even put mascara or like lashes or anything. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. Whatever gets done, gets done. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. And the thing is, I can't put mascara and lashes on until the very, very end, so it is what it is. Okay, so they haven't called the 15-minute mark yet. I think Let's do one more. Let's do one more. We're gonna push the envelope here. Right here. Just going to put a little gaping, seeping wound right here. Just mixing that red and that pink. Alright, so this is the part we're getting down to the wire where I'm gonna ask that if you do need a break, maybe just wait until it's called. Okay?
10 minutes left, MUAs.
Alright. Almost done. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Okay. Alright. That's good. Okay. So I want to let those sit for a minute. Okay. I'm gonna get a new brush. Okay. I think that's gonna be a good liner one. I'm gonna outline the eye shape in that dark blue color, so it's gonna match the lips. I'm gonna do the brows, dark blue, I think. I haven't touched them, and I should have. Let's see. While this is still crisp, I'm just gonna line the shadow. I hope it doesn't feel like too costumey, you know. Like it almost feels like maybe I've done too much, but you know what, we're gonna work with it. Alright. I'm just gonna clean up those edges a bit. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the eyebrows. And then we'll get them set. Okay, we can do this. To the final push. Alright. So let me get a new brush. Alright, we're gonna hit the lips. Okay. So just keep your lips neutral. And if you could open your mouth for me and just kind of like an O shape. Like that. I know That's a little strange, but I want to get the nooks and crannies and the inside corners. Okay, that's good. So if you could just roll your lips around a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna touch up this little bit. Just touching up. Okay. I'm hoping to win this competition kind of just as like proof to myself that I can do it, you know. I have a lot of imposter syndrome, you know, like, am I actually supposed to be doing this? Am I even qualified to be doing this? But like winning, that would be, I mean, that's obviously proof that like I know what I'm doing, right? Like I know a little bit about what's going on with makeup, but there's just some days that I wake up and I'm like, I don't even know if I should be here, but I'm trying to push past that, and we're gonna try to go as far as we can go. If we don't win, we don't win, but if we do, I think that'd be cool. Plus the whole, you know, cash prize and everything. That kind of sweetens the pot. Alright, so do I powder then set the brows? First, okay, so I'm going to clean up this little bit I've got here.
Left.
There we go. Alright, and powder first, then set. That's how I'm going to do it. So I don't want any powder sticking to the setting solution. Okay, so I'm just going to hit those little wounds that we made. There we go. On the neck. Hit the brows. So that nothing's going nowhere. You're gonna have to scrub quite a bit to get this off after the competition, huh? Okay. Alright, setting gel. Okay. Alright, just gonna set that a little bit. Okay. Alright. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay. And a bit of eyeliner. We're gonna do a pen liner. So just gonna do, just keep your eyes neutral. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little black eyeshadow on this little brush here, and whenever you look up, I'm just gonna darken that line. Just that little bit so much. I know we have that deep eyeshadow down, but I want to make sure it's dark. Okay. Alright. So, eyeliner. Okay. Mascara. So, we've got waterproof mascara. Right. thinking, you know what we could do? We're gonna do a clumpy lash. I know the judges love a clumpy lash. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna let it dry for a few seconds, and then we're gonna top it with some powder. Okay. All right. We're gonna do a spidery, clumpy lash. Okay. And then another coat. Okay. And do a little bit more powder on the top. Okay. Oh shit. Alright. We gotta do this quick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brushes up, MUAs. Time is up.
Done. Alright. Okay. I think we did it. Alright, so this is where it's gonna get a little tough, and I'm gonna take you into the competition room and we'll see how it goes, okay? Thank you so much for letting me do this to your face. I really hope that it turns out well, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna have you get up. Okay? And let's go ahead and we'll go to the room.